Jiu-Jitsu, 90% is mental, 10% is physical.
What we're going to do is we're just going to let go of this one, just goes down. Okay, and turn. Okay, and once we're here, we got to come out this way, the opposite direction.
I've been doing Jiu-Jitsu for about 11 years now. Yeah, and enjoy it. I enjoy competing. I enjoy teaching also. I began coaching in 2008, a week after, or actually a month after I got my brown belt. It just fell into place. I mean, it just happened really good because a place that I was looking at needed a ground person, and you know, things worked out, and so I taught there for about 1.5 years.
Basically, you have to time this, okay? So once you let go here, you gotta go this way.
This is something that I've wanted to do my whole life. I actually wanted to teach. I mean, that was something that my dad did for many years, and he retired doing the same thing after 35 years. And I just never fulfilled that dream. And now that I'm this far, you know, that I'm, you know, in my 40s, this seems like this is something that I, you know, was meant to happen. You know, I studied something for this many years that I can hand it down to someone else, and I just, teaching is something that I wanted to do always, and I'm glad I'm able to do it now.
So on the triangle, guys, the first thing we got to do is we got to recover air, okay? So what we're going to do here, hand together, and now we're here, okay? So your body, your hands come right up here. Now I got a little bit of air. Now I complete.
I love teaching. I love you know, watching my students get better. That's the biggest thing, is when we go out to tournaments and I watch them and everything that we worked on for the months that they've been with me, or whatever years that they've been with me, and they apply it at the tournaments and they're winning. And to see their smiles on their face, and that's what I like. That's what I like. That's what I love most.
There you go. There you go, Kevin. There you go. Yeah, buddy. That's it.
I compete regularly. This last couple of years, I've been competing a lot. Actually, 2010. This has been the year that I've been competing the most. I love to compete. My students know I love to compete too. I'm up for a challenge no matter what. I compete just so they know that when I walk on the mat, it doesn't matter how big, how small they are, I'm there. And I'm up for the challenge, and I want them to have that no fear when they walk in. I don't want them to have a cocky attitude. I just want them to walk on that mat and know that they're prepared. And that's, you know, I mentally prepare them also. On top of physically preparing, I mentally prepare them. I always tell them I'm going to be right next to you when you're competing. But I'm always there for my students, and I see it in their eyes, and I want them to know that when they are out there rolling with someone, when they're out there competing against somebody, there's going to be guys better than you, and there's going to be guys that are not going to be as good as you. But you got to walk in there with confidence, and that's, I mean, Jiu-Jitsu, 90% is mental, 10% is physical. I mean, it's all up here that when you walk on that mat, if you think you can beat him, or if you know you can beat him, that's going to help you. I mean, that really is going to help you, and I want them to have that before they walk on. It takes about 6 weeks to really prepare for a big tournament. And so we go over points. We go over the strategic part of the sport. We go over a lot of basics, because basics will always help you. You know, even some of the best guys in the world, they're still using the basics. You know, the basic moves just to submit people.
Right up against his hip or his butt. His hand can either come behind his head, or it can come here. But you got to keep pressure here on his legs, and then that's when we're going to start pulling out.
The team did well. I have some really good people, some really good students. I had Aaron Wilson is one of my standouts. He took first place. He is got a really good background in wrestling. Kevin Durant took third place. He's got a really good background in wrestling. Overall, as a team, I think we took sixth or seventh. So, you know, we have a small team. We're still building. We got teams out there with 30, 40 competitors. We walked in there with, 8. So it's tough. We just got to keep on growing. I do want to build a team with some world champions. I want to build a team with some champions. I mean, everybody has that in their heart that they want to win a gold. So I mean, that's my goal, is to build a solid team.